We're taking the top off the Lamborghini Huracan with this car behind me, the Huracan Spider. Here's 5 things that are cool, strange, or just plain badass. First off is the top itself. It works in about 18 seconds, Lamborghini says, at speeds up to 31 miles per hour. Not that you're gonna be going that slow very often in a Lamborghini. And check this out too, a power rear window kind of comes up and down here, basically acts as a wind deflector. You don't have to manually attach. The whole thing adds about 265 pounds to the car. The next thing is all this ornamentation right here around the transmission and the starter button itself. To go into reverse in the Huracan, you actually have to pull this lever up. To put it into park, there's a button here, there's a manual mode button. To put it into drive, you just actually pull back on one of these giant shift paddles and off you go. Now the starter button itself, it sits under this sort of cover right here. You flip that up, it keeps you from actually, kind of pressing it accidentally while you're driving. It does have a hole in it, so you can just kind of reach through and push it anyway. And then that happens, which is also cool. Next up, the steering wheel itself. Now, if you've ever seen a Formula One style steering wheel, you know that it's got tons and tons of controls on it. The Huracan's wheel, not that intense, but still a lot of controls here you'd normally find elsewhere, even things like your turn signals, your windshield wiper controls, drivetrain mode adjustments down here. And behind the wheel, giant shift paddles. They stay in the same position regardless of the kind of turning position of the wheel. Very easy to grasp and change gears. Next cool thing, height adjustable front suspension. Now this isn't new on the Huracan, but it does raise the front of the car by about 2 inches. Really important if you're over bumpy roads. Prevents any potential scratches or dings from hitting the bumper, which certainly would scratch or ding your wallet. The last thing, that V10 behind me. 5.2 liters, a little over 600 horsepower with all-wheel drive. Gets the Huracan Spider to 60 miles an hour in just over 3 seconds. It's okay.